Hi, I'm Lisa Wetzel, and this is a short video, and Craig's going to ask the question.
How can your heart help heal past pain or trauma?
It can divulge the truth, and as you begin to recognize that the truth is held within your being, or basically in this heart area, you'll begin to recognize that pain is a deliverance of the mind's creation. And what we would like to explain is that there are many times that situations have been created in order for you to walk away or to see an objective in a different manner. And what we want you to understand is the falsity in beliefs or situations are created in the mind. When you can begin to understand that a situation, what I'm hearing is when one door closes, another one opens. And we have a tendency to believe the stories that our mind tells us, and that the mind that creates the scenario and the distraughtness, that's what they're saying. When you become distraught, it's a feeling that's in the mind. When you can allow the mind to be set free and truly stand within your own truth and in yourself, you'll begin to recognize that all the answers will be given. And the pain will be relieved and released, and the eyes will see anew. Basically meaning that when you can truly let your mind go, and you can look at a situation and you can focus on your heart will give you the answers. And you'll gain a new clarity and understanding of what the scenario is or what the story is that happened. And as you begin to see how the story has unfolded, if you can keep your mind out of it and truly stand within your own being, you'll begin to see the truth of what the situation is and why the story needed to be released. The mind can create stories that can cause pain, and they're not necessarily in a way that has actually evolved in truth. And so as long as we hear the stories that are in our mind or what we've created, most of the time that we're going to have pain. And so when a painful situation arises, that's when we need to truly look within ourselves to find out what the real truth is. And what's coming to me is something like a relationship ending or losing a job. And at the time, we may be, they're saying again the word distraught. What I'm saying is beside myself or hysterical. Like, oh my God, the world is ending because of this relationship ending or because I've lost my job. When in reality, it could very well be that you're going on to a new chapter in your life and that it's needed. And so if you can't ever truly look within your own heart and step out of your mind where the fear and the beliefs are based, and you can get back into that heart space, you'll see the truth for what it really is. Maybe the relationship was hindering your growth or not helping you move forward in a way that would be beneficial to you in the future. So it had to end so that something else could happen in order for you to gain the knowledge and the information and the truth of who you are in the future. What if a job ends because you need to go in a different direction? What if it's the scenario or the story that's being set up that it had to end in order to take you down a different path? What if it ended and you started a whole new career that you were not expecting, but that door had to close or else you would have just stayed in that story? And as we create the scenarios for you to leave one position to another, It would be advantageous for you to sit in your own truth, recognize where your heart truly stands, and where the mind is the division. So it's basically, if you're staying in your mind, is that where all the fear's coming from, or the anguish or the pain? Or when you truly get out of your head and you can sit in your heart, it's telling you the truth and recognizing that this wasn't the best relationship for me, that I wasn't really truly happy, and that it wasn't the one that was meant for me to be in forever, or the job was holding me back, or I wasn't learning what I needed to learn to move into the future, or the atmosphere was stifling my growth. When you can get out of the mind and you can truly stand in your heart, the reality of the truth will come forward. And this is what we want you to know. Recognize where the heart stands, and you'll begin to recognize that the truth will be revealed, and the pain and distraught will be alleviated at that time. So thank you. You can follow me at lisawetzel.com, on Facebook at Lisa Wetzel Akashic Records Consultant, on Instagram Akashic Records Lisa Wetzel, and on YouTube is Lisa Wetzel Akashic Records. Thanks.